The village of Shonapara slept early, as it always had. By 8, the oil lamps went out and a soft hum of crickets took over. Only the river, the vast black Meghna, stayed awake, whispering secrets to anyone foolish enough to listen. They said the river had moods. They said it took lives when it was hungry. And some nights, they said it sent her. Rahim was the only one brave, or stupid, enough to fish at night. He was young, broad-shouldered, and proud. He'd lost his father to the river, but he refused to be afraid of water. Ghosts don't pay rent, he'd say with a grin whenever the elders warned him. Only fish do. That night, the air was heavy. Even the frogs had gone quiet. Rahim pushed his small boat out, the paddle slicing through the black surface like a knife through skin. The lantern flickered. Then, in the corner of his eye, he saw movement. A woman stood knee-deep in the water, her white sari clinging to her body, long black hair dripping down her face. "Bhai, the water's cold. Can you help me cross?" Rahim froze. Her voice was soft, too soft, like wind moving through a graveyard. He squinted through the fog. Her face was pale, her eyes dark and hollow. But her smile was wrong. It stretched too far. Still, Rahim's pride spoke louder than his fear. "Come, Appa," he said. "Get in. I'll take you across." She stepped forward, one slow, deliberate movement after another. As her feet left the water, he noticed there were no ripples. She sat in the boat, silent, staring straight ahead. The only sound was the creak of wood and the steady splash of his paddle. "Where do you live, Appa?" Rahim asked, trying to ease his unease. Her head turned slowly, too slowly. "Under," she whispered. "Under what?" Her lips curved. "The river." The wind died, the current stopped. The world felt suspended. Rahim's chest tightened. He tried to move, but his arms felt heavy, as if the air had turned to mud. The woman began to hum, a low, haunting lullaby that sounded like something his mother once sang when he was a boy. Then she started to rise. Not stand, rise. Water poured off her body, dripping upward instead of down. Her hair spread like seaweed, her eyes glowing faintly blue. "Do you know," she said, "what happens to those who mock the dead?" Rahim's voice trembled. "Appa, please." The boat tilted. A cold hand gripped his ankle, and before he could scream, the river swallowed him whole. At dawn, the villagers found Rahim's boat drifting by the bank, half filled with water. His fishing net floated beside it, tangled with long strands of black hair. They buried an empty coffin that evening. The imam said prayers, the elders spoke curses, and when night fell, no one went near the river again, except for one old fisherman who swore he saw something beneath the surface, a face, pale and smiling, brushing against the reeds. When he looked closer, he thought he heard a voice whispering through the ripples. "The water's cold. Can you help me cross?" To this day, they say she still appears on foggy nights, a woman in white, waiting by the riverbank. If you offer her your hand, she will thank you politely, then take you down with her where no light reaches. They call her Jol-Bhootni, the river bride, the one who waits for prideful men, and the Meghna still whispers, because the dead too remember. The end.